What is up, guys? Adrian here from the Boo Bros. You guys should know me as Losh TV, Adrian, Losh, whatever you want to call me. I am here, I am back from vacation, and we are at Universal Studios, Florida. Today we will be filming a construction update, showing you what's going on and what's brand new here at the park. So, with all that being said, let's roll that intro and get straight into it. Alright guys, we are now in the Hollywood location of the park, and if you look up, you see a bunch of new lighting rings that have not been here before. And now let me tell you guys something, just for perspective. You see that light that's on the left there? So let me try to get it right. That one right there, that's not new. The one right there, that is a new light. The one on the left is always there. So if you guys look up, you can see the difference between the newly added lights and the lights that are here that just came up. Right up here on the opposite side of the street, there are more lights and a ton of them as well. So it's pretty sick, pretty awesome. Bunch of new things to check out here. And I know there's construction all over the park, so I can't wait to check this out with you guys. And now here's a quick look. Now this was speculated to be Shudder as well as Creepshow. Then it got canned, and now it looks like it is the Eddie Zone, according to the new speculation map that just released recently. So if you look around, you see all these newly added lights. Well, at least newly since I've been at the park. And then over there, we have a new light right on top of Mel's. Now let's go into Five and Dime, because while I was gone, a new piece of preview merchandise has released. As you all can see, this is the sign right here for preview merchandise. We'll just turn right into here, and you guys see it. Here it is. If you guys remember, we were here for the Jack release, but here's the sign for Beetlejuice. This shirt did release previously. It was the actual first set of preview merch that released. So here's Beetlesnake, as we will be donning him. Let's see how much the shirt is. It's $30, just like all the other shirts. It's also black light reflective or reactive. Pretty cool. Let's see what other shirts they have over here. They also have the Bride of Frankenstein Live shirt, which is also $30, like I said. All the shirts for Horror Nights are all $30, as well as the Haunting of Hill House shirt right here. And finally, the one that we were here for, which is the I'm Back Jack shirt. Let me just grab it. And boom, that's an update on all the merch they have here in Five and Dime. So let's step outside and check out the rest of the construction. As you all can see, we are now entering Central Park, and there are a bunch of new lighting rings up here, scattered throughout the entire area. Starting here at the front, which is weird because they usually never come out this far, but there's actually a brand new speculated show for Terra Cruentus as well, which is what this is speculated to be. Here's my take. I said this in my own video, but I'll say it here as well. I think it's going to be something similar to Bayou of Blood, in which there will be a show that goes off every 30 to 40 minutes. But that's just my take. It could be something different, but that's probably the best take I have right now. We'll see what happens. There's obviously more rings on both sides. A lot of lighting rings here. Like, this is going to be a very well-lit zone with possible tons of things. Might be the entire realm of Terra Cruentus scattered out. Now you think about it, each of these rings is pointing towards something. What if it's pointing towards a different realm of Terra Cruentus throughout here? Also, we have little speakers here on the floor. So this might get covered with something, maybe something surrounding it. So just keep that in mind as well. Another little speaker right there. And just stuff everywhere. We'll see. Things should start popping up very soon now all the lighting rings and everything is up. So we'll check it out. Alright, now it feels like it's going to pour rain, so I think I'm going to do the right thing here and go on Men in Black, and also check out the facade for Scareactor. Alright guys, and before we go on, here's that look at Scareactor that I promised. It's all I'm going to give you. I'm not going to go all the way back there. So you guys see, you can see this from the actual queue of Men in Black. So there it is. That's what we can see. And now just for perspective, I was standing more or less right there. The facade for the house was right there. We move this way. This is where you will be entering the house. And also this way, we also have Scrim Up for the show that will be featured here in the Fear Factor live stage show. let's take a look at their lighting rinks and everything really quick. As you can see, the scrim is all up right here. Now if we look in here, let me get a nice little... It's hard to see, but you guys can see some lighting rinks right here. And some above as well that aren't always here. These are added for the new show, which is speculated to be a Carnival of Carnage type magic show. So, I'm excited to see what this turns out to be. But now let's keep walking around the park and look for some more Horror Nights construction. Now this rink right here isn't specifically for any scare zone or anything. It's going to be for lighting for the bars that will be back here during Horror Nights. Now, if you don't know, there are bars scattered throughout the park for Horror Nights. I know that Eddie is going to be someone that will be really looking forward to this. Now over here, as we walk towards Diagon Alley, we have another lighting rink. Another thing to mention, nothing Horror Nights related will be featured inside of Diagon Alley due to contractual reasons. But if you look right there, you have the rink. And here's a look at it from the opposite side. But yeah, if you guys want to come to Horror Nights and not get scared all the time, you want a little breather, this is the one place that you're allowed to come and relax, because no scare actors will be inside of London or Diagon Alley. Just for a little perspective and fun tidbit for you guys that are a little bit too scared at the moment, a little bit squeamish. So that you know, you have at least one safe spot here at the park. And now here on the opposite side of Diagon, they have another lighting rink. Again, this isn't for a scare zone, this is just for lighting, because this area can get very, very dark at night. And now we are inside of the San Francisco area of the park, which is rumored to house a CryptTV scare zone. Was previously the Eddie zone, but that got moved to Hollywood. Now let's zoom in on those new lights up there. There we go, there's one, and then there's one on this opposite side over here. Brand new lights for this zone. Now I'm pretty sure this is going to be something similar to maybe Rob Zombie, where it'll have different stations with different like creatures and characters. Which would be pretty cool to see. I'm really happy that they ended up moving Eddie over to the opposite side of the park, because that allows for a more area for Eddie to have his whole zone, and he can run his whole domain. Now let's go down to New York. Also right here in front of Richter's, we have another pair of lights. And here's a view at the Lagoon, so you guys can see. Over there is where all the standing will be for said Lagoon Show. The Lagoon takes place right here. Well, Lagoon Show takes place right here. All the stuff's already set up for that show. Now this is all stuff that's here for the Cinematic Spectacular. Just a one little button switch to make it the Horror Night show. Also, just because I know people will be asking down below, this is one of the locations in which you can possibly buy pizza fries if they do return this year. And now Louis is right here on the corner of New York. And if you look down, I know you guys can see it already. Look at this construction, man. Let me walk up to it so you guys can see it better. As you can see, we have one of these 3 stations here. There are 3. There's number 2 over there and number 1 down there. I will walk closer so you guys can see them. This is for the speculated Seek and Destroy scare zone. So let's see. They have a bunch of speakers up there. That's crazy. If you guys can see that right there. There's lights, and then there's also speakers. So that's pretty awesome. All right, now right here in Sting Alley, we have this set of lights right here. It's probably going to be just to have something blocking the path here like they've had in previous years for Horror Nights. But who knows, maybe they'll bring something into Sting Alley. Maybe one of those signature jack attacks. Maybe even hide the icons over here. That would be pretty awesome. But for now, we must steer away from Sting Alley as nothing is coming there as of yet. And let's look at the construction that we have over here in New York. And over here is the second beacon station. Now if you guys look up here, I'm trying to figure out what this is. To me, what I think it is like a searchlight that will go back and forth. And they have them scattered around this area. There's one there. There's one over there. There's one right there. And then there's one over there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's hanging off right there. Those could be searchlights because this is called Seek and Destroy. Maybe this is some type of prison escape. Or maybe even they're searching for cellmates. Who knows? Maybe this is Hellgate Prison. Everyone broke loose. Let's go look at that final rink over there. Now before we get to that last station over there, we have this one right here. They're all 3 little stages, different things that you can check out. We're going to walk over here. Like I said, I really think this can just be a prison break. Now that I really look around and get to see everything, this could be a prison break. So who knows? I'm going with Hellgate Prison. I'm sticking with it. That's my theory. I just thought of it now. I didn't even mention it in my own video. It's a Boo Bros exclusive. This could be Hellgate Prison. So There we go. And then finally we have that big stage over there. Let's get over there and check it out. As you can see, this is the big stage here. A lot of people are speculating this could be Metallica, which I wouldn't mind seeing either. That'll be pretty awesome. It'd be pretty cool to check out. But this is officially for Halloween Horror Nights. As you can tell by these signs right here, do not climb, as well as pardon our dust. So it's pretty cool. Can't wait to see what they have in tell for us here at Halloween Horror Nights this year. Tribute Store should be opening very soon, sometime in August. I'm excited. We are going to be moving forward on to the entrance of the park to see what else we have here. Before moving forward, let's take a look here at the top. It's another one of those lights that I was talking about, one of those weird fixtures. I'm telling you, this could be a prison break. I'm sticking with it. However, the only thing that'll be opposing to that seek and destroy being a prison break would be the fact that there were barrels out with different types of characters on them, well, hands and objects and things like that. They weren't here now, they were here earlier. I'll put pictures on the screen now so you guys can check that out. But I mean, it's really different. It could be something brand new. It could be like maybe an alien thing. It could be, like I said the first time jokingly, a intense game of hide and seek. It could be Metallica. There's so many things that it can be. But what if it's some type of intergalactic space break? Like intergalactic prison break? I don't know, but we need to get to the front of the park and wrap this up. Here's another look at the New York zone from here as we are starting to walk towards the front of the park. You can see that stage with that weird red logo on it. I'm gonna get up to it real quick before we go up there actually. So I noticed I didn't get up on it. But here's this logo. It kind of really gives me Saws and Steam vibes. Who knows? Maybe something cyberpunk. Maybe some kind of like, I don't want to say dictatorship, but maybe a satirical ruler. And this is his prison and he doesn't want anyone to leave. So that's what I'm sticking with right now. Some type of prison escape. Something along those lines would be awesome. But yeah, I keep drawing it back. We need to go to the front of the park. Alright guys, and I feel like since this is a Halloween Horror Nights video, I need to give you an update here. These doors will be closed, at least for Scareactor Dining. We will have no Scareactor Dining at Horror Nights this year. Really sad, but it is what it is. It'll come back. And now we are here between Despicable Me and Shrek. Last time we were here, there was absolutely nothing, and there were trees. Now, we have a huge rink and no trees. So this is pretty awesome. I mean, who knows what they'll be putting here. It could be some drapes. It could be maybe a recreation of the prop warehouse from HHN 20. There's so many options here. And this is pretty cool because we haven't seen something this massive in a while when it comes to a scare zone. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this. Also, here's some extra lighting added. If you guys see them, they're right there. There's also some on the opposite side. Who knows if it's only here in this area? Maybe there's a central hub for the scare zone. This is the rumored 30th anniversary zone, so who knows what can happen and what will be added around this. And here's a look at the same big rink here from the opposite side, just so you guys get a perspective. Very soon we should find out what this is. Hopefully sooner than we think. Alright everyone, and that is the construction update. That is everything that is new here at Universal for Halloween Horror Nights. And I gotta say, I'm excited. I left about a week ago and there was nothing here, and I'm back now and there's so much to see. I hope you guys are excited as I am for this event. I mean, if you're not, why are you watching through this whole video? You just want to see my face? Well, I love you. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below what you're most excited for when it comes to that brand new speculation map. Subscribe if you guys already haven't done so. And stay spooky, everybody. Peace.